Hey guys, it's Tessa. Welcome back to my channel. Like I said on YouTube, I am going to be doing a video tutorial on derma-rolling and how I deal with cystic acne as an adult. Because it's funny. I get so many compliments on like, you have such nice porcelain skin. How is your skin so clear? Da da da. It's not. I just am good at hiding it. Camouflage. But basically, and also it's 2:30 in the morning, so I look more like a zombie than usual, but I'm back to working over 60 hours a week, so I mean, the wee hours in the morning are really my only times off. My husband is asleep in the other room, which is why I'm also talking quieter. But the only thing I've done right now is wash my face of all my makeup and put on a little bit of chapstick. I'm just gonna generally go over my nightly routine, which this is the Rebel's Refinery Rehab roller, which I actually bought for my husband because it's a men's skincare line, but he thinks that eye rollers are slimy and gross and men don't need them, which is why he's not aging super gracefully, but he's still handsome, so it's fine. So then I started using it and realized that it's freaking amazing. And I do have very dark circles under my eyes. I don't know if that's translating over the camera. The only thing is that sometimes you really do kind of have to squeeze it. But it immediately depuffs my eyes, and it feels very moisturizing. The only thing is I still do use my Pixi by Petra 24 karat eye elixir with it, just because the Pixi one has gold and it has collagen in it, and the main reason why I have such dark circles is because I've got bad circulation but also very thin skin, and the collagen helps strengthen that skin. But honestly, I don't think it's as moisturizing as the Rehab roller is. So I'm extra and I use both generally, at least every morning. This time at night I don't care, but it just does feel nice also, so I use it a lot. The next thing I'm going to do, since I did just wash my face and that kind of broke open some little whiteheads I had, I'm going to go ahead and use a spray toner. This is my saving grace, except for the fact that I think my cat's knocked it off of my table, so it's kind of broken. But it's the Sailor by Captain Blankenship Sea Mist Refreshing Toner. It's got witch hazel and witch basil. I'd never heard of witch basil before, but it works really well. It's $14.99 at Target, and I'm not sure what other stores carry it. I've just only seen it at Target, and I know it's new at Target, but I've noticed a like serious difference from using this multiple times a day, you know, before and after with my my acne. I do go a little crazy with it just because it actually works. And you're supposed to rub it in, and it does get on my hair, but generally I do my hair after so it gets a chance to dry. And if there's a place that's really bad as far as acne, like right here, a little bit right here, as you can see, I'll go and shake it up and I'll spray it in my hands because it's like gummy. And I'll just pay it some extra attention. Just because obviously with spraying it, you get good coverage, but some places need a little more love. I'm gonna get a bobby pin and pin back these little weird little hairs. Alright, so now that that's done, okay, we're gonna start derma-rolling. But before that, actually, with these open, well, they were whiteheads basically, I'm gonna go ahead and take clean Q-tips. Never touch acne anything with the same Q-tip. That's just cross-contaminating and gross. Anyway, so I take a clean Q-tip. And each time you go in, obviously, different size Q-tip. And this is a Mario Badescu drying mask. Basically, it's going to absorb any of the ickies out of an acne eruption, I believe is what they call it, which is a disgusting yet accurate name for it. Also, it's going to help me, because I'm also not wearing any contacts or glasses right now, so I'm basically blind, but it's going to help me know where to avoid when I'm derma-rolling. So really anything that's open. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything. I think that was really only the bad patch as far as like open acne. You know, I probably don't want to touch that either. Anything that would really be damaged by poking a needle in it, which is most things that look already inflamed, already irritated. That one's an old one. And a lot of these marks you see are scars, are not actually active acne. So something else you need to do beforehand is go ahead and clean your derma roller, unless you have a new one, with alcohol. I generally get a cup and I soak mine and then like dab dry it. Honestly, I cannot remember where I got this from. I wanted to say I got it off Amazon. And before I bought it, because this is the second one I've had, I did the like research of figuring out which length of needle I wanted, and there's like, again, I don't remember the actual like measurements, but basically there's like small where it doesn't puncture the skin. It just kind of helps with product absorption, sloughing off the skin cells. And then there's a medium where it does puncture like the first layer of skin to help with like cell renewal, help with scars, also help with product absorption. And then there's like the hefty ones where like you're gonna bleed. And like, I want to say that I tolerate pain well, but most people have to use numbing cream before they do that, and I don't. In this case, it seemed like slow and steady winning the race was a better way to go. So basically, let me clean this up a little bit, just because I don't feel like dealing with it dripping down my face. Okay. So I have to make sure this is all clean and dry. They collect fuzzies a lot, and there was a case to it. It just wouldn't be moved, and I don't know what happened to it. All right. So basically, I try to make sure the skin is taut, and you just roll. And if it starts to hurt you too bad, you can just roll less. You can roll with less pressure. But it's definitely gonna pinch, depending on what size you get. And you're always supposed to do it in different directions. You're not just gonna do it in the same direction a million times. And I tend to revisit different areas where I have a lot of scarring, which is honestly most of my face. And you'll see the difference. I'll do one side of my face and the other. So you can see that irritation and redness, because it is there. I mean, and it doesn't hurt that bad when you're actually doing it. It's afterwards that your skin starts to burn. There's a lot of scarring right here. And then I have a scar right here from an accident when I was in like elementary school. But that one's kind of cool, so I don't really care about that one. And it also helps with wrinkles. Geez, there's so many benefits to derma rolling, but I don't do it as much as I should just because it's a kind of it's like an annoying pain. It's not like, oh my god, like I can't handle this. it's just, it feels like a nuisance, annoying pain. Right now it just feels like little ant bites. And if you have thin skin, it's gonna hurt worse. Like, it doesn't feel that bad like right here because I got some squish squish. But on my forehead, the pain is much more in your face. Got a scar right there, you can tell. I don't really worry about my nose that much just because, I mean, it's my nose, I don't know. And again, the main area you can see scarring is right here. So I go to town. Alright. This side. I mean, you see what I mean? But look how much of my skin is going to be renewed. You know what I mean? Like, the needle, I don't know if you can really see it. They're like little pricklies. It's not even like a big needle. Like, when you look at it, it just kind of looks like it's a little fuzzy. It's not even like big needles. And again, it can kind of be controlled by how fast you do it, how much pressure you put, but this is basically how your face needs to look in order to get any kind of decent benefit from the effort you're putting in. Again, fairly dramatic. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the other side. And over here, I've got more scarring up here rather than down here. Again, for me, my cystic acne really does not have a pattern. And again, I don't know if you can see that. Do you see my scarring? I also played a lot of sports when I was younger, so, and I'm very accident prone. So that's where some of the scars had come from. And like, I had this scar because my stupid behind got my lip pierced twice. In one of the next videos, actually I think my next skincare video, I might do a makeup video before then, but I think I'm gonna do the Peter Thomas Roth enzymatic peel gel. I'm such a firm believer in that product. Also I've got, and I'll show you real quick, the Tweezerman, I don't know the exact name for it, but basically the hair moving device. Honestly, I'm trying to be real with you. I did Nair on my face not that long ago, so I tried to do it last night just to see if I could include it in the video today, and I didn't have enough hair on my face for once in my life. Come on. This actually used to be a lot worse. This right here is a very large cyst. Oh my god. You can see right here. And again, doing it in all different directions really is important. I got a little scar right here. And it sucks because my body scars really easily. So pretty much any time that I get a big cyst, I scar. It's important to do on my smile lines because that decreases wrinkles and prevents wrinkles from happening. And my job is literally me smiling for 9.5 hours every day. Alright, let's get these scars. I just saw a dead chunk of skin fall. Did you guys see that? I don't know. Maybe that was just me. Alright. And I don't really have the forehead lines yet. I know I will eventually. I don't really have to worry about that too much. Eventually I'm going to get a better one that doesn't squeak every time I press so hard into my skin. Yeah, you see that? It's already pulling up some dead skin. Getting that scar. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is the lips. Because it helps renew them, and because, well, I'll show you in a second, but you see how absolutely, like, compared to my chest, you see how aggravated my skin is. I mean, I'm just making little puncture marks all over my face. All that skin is going to be renewed. Whoever came up with this was a freaking genius, honestly. And now the lips. The only thing about my lips is I tend to hit my teeth because I'm an idiot. It's not the most pleasant feeling. In turn with the lips, it helps to be more firm and go slower than go fast and then like hit stuff you don't mean to hit. Like right there. Because then I'm done. I'm gonna do a little bit under my eyes actually, but really slowly. I'll show you. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure. Just because with this, it's more like I want product absorption, not skin renewal. Just because it's such sensitive skin, but I'm about to put some wrinkle stuff on it. I want product absorption, but I'm not. I'm doing this very light-handed. And then a little bit where I've got some wrinkles, a little bit harder. Okay. But as far as my lips go, I do that especially because I put, and I got this from TJ Maxx forever ago because I'm cheap. But it's called Measurable Difference is the brand name, and it's pretty much pure collagen and retinol serum. I use it, it's an anti-aging agent, helps strengthen and repair damaged skin cells, but it also helps plump. Because you know I can't afford lip fillers, even though I would really like to. Good. Hello. Okay, just doing that all around. Dick. I'm just gonna do that around the eyes. Cause like it's on the bottom, like I said, with the eye roller, collagen is really what's gonna help strengthen the skin. So I'm just using my ring finger. Alright, I'll let that soak in real quick. In the meantime, I'm gonna throw away the Q-tips that I had. I wish I brought my fan in here, but I didn't. My little face fan that I use like when I'm doing makeup after I said I fan myself just to speed things along. It still isn't fully dry yet. No, it's okay. So what I'm gonna do is go in with my, and you guys might actually be surprised by this, but it's the Pacifica After Sun Body Spray. It had willow bark and just plain salicylic acid in it. So it's gonna help with cell rejuvenation, skin repair, any acne that I have going on right now, any inflammation, that kind of thing. Let me see, fresh and hydrate. But it's funny because this is actually good for a lot more stuff than you would think, especially something that you need like fast recovery from. Let's see what it's got. It's got radish root, olive oil, olive oil, glycerol 8 ester, aloe extract, vitamin B, caffeine, salicylic acid, elderflower extract, witch hazel, chamomile flower extract, cucumber extract, lavender extract, and then 2 things I do not know how to pronounce. There's the last 2 ingredients, so I still feel pretty good about it. Anyways, the aloe is obviously going to soothe, and then the witch hazel and the salicylic acid are going to help this be a speedy recovery, help the cells turn over, help you get good results soon. And it's also good for getting sunburn, so you know. I do very thick coats because, do you see my face right now? It needs all the juices it can get. I just freaking love Pacifica. I wish I had a fan in here. You know, we're gonna use this Yes 2 mask. These are my favorite face masks, by the way, that I can afford on a constant basis. My favorite one is actually, do I have it? Dang it, I meant to grab one. I just sent somebody a whole bunch of face masks, and I meant to grab some for myself too. Anyways, it's the orange one. It's the carrots and kale, like nutrition one or something. But it's for like depleted and stressed skin, and oh my goodness, I could be having the worst day that I put that mask on and my skin looks like, you know, I'm bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and my skin, you know, looks happy. Most time it doesn't. Alright. Again, let's find us way over the drying mask, because I generally keep the drying mask on for about an hour, 2 hours, depending on what I'm doing. I know it's like 15 minutes and wash off. No, like I wouldn't sleep in it, because honestly at that point, some acne treatments that you're supposed to keep on for an extended amount of time, even if you sleep in it, kind of works in reverse, and then ends up the product clogs your pores and makes it more infected. That happened one time. I slept in it and literally, and this is way too much TMI, but if you have cystic acne like I do and you put it over a cyst to like drain the pus out, and I know it's like an unattractive word, but it's the truth. Again, my videos are so honest. But literally, I was like having to drain the product out of, just don't do it, guys. Just don't do it. Alright. Now, again, avoiding where I have the drying mask, and I'll take the drying mask off before I go home, and then probably, before I go home, Jesus, you can tell it's like 3 in the morning. Before I go to bed, because I still need to do dishes and whatnot. But I'm taking some of the No. 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Serum. They have 3 different levels, I would say, of their brand. Technically 4. One is called like Beautiful Skin. It's not for aging skin, it's just for general upkeep. And then there's the, if I'm not mistaken on the order, but there's the, this one, the Protect and Perfect. That's for proactive skincare. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only 22, about to be 22. I don't really have that many wrinkles and sagging and that kind of stuff, but this is preventative. Because I'm gonna age and I want to do it as gracefully as possible, and that starts right now. I showed so many women whenever I'm showing them number 7, I'm like, oh yeah, I have this, and my husband tries that. They're like, you look like you're still in high school. Like, why do you use old lady stuff? I'm like, I don't understand people who aren't using anti-aging products at a young age, because then you're not 50 and wondering why, you know, you look 80 and you're not, you know, dealing with saggy skin or horrible crow's feet because you were smart enough and did something about it. Even if it's just, you know, moisturizing, that's still going to help with aging. So is drinking enough water, so is eating your fruits and veggies, eating a lot of greens, you know what I mean? All that stuff, you know, really does come into play, and I've tried so hard to eat healthier lately and drink a lot more water. And again, you don't even see that many cysts. I don't know if you can see it, there's a little red bump. I actually have a cyst, like an actual cyst by my ear, which honestly I think is caused by me, because me and my husband work so much. So how we stay connected through the days is we call each other multiple times. Basically, I get 3 breaks during my shifts, and he can kind of take calls sometimes. So I'm literally like this on the phone, like so much during the day that I think some of my makeup getting on it and pressing against, I don't know, there's a lot of bacteria on your phone, but I tend to get cyst a lot by my ears. I don't know. And then this is, the number 7 stuff is very moisturizing, but just to again help with the process. And so honestly, to ensure I don't look scary in the morning, which I'm not going to anyways, but I'll put my It Cosmetics ByeBye Redness Skin Relief Treatment Moisturizer. A lot of people, like, I was explaining this to my sister, and I guess I just didn't explain it well enough. Or honestly, Ulta, well, when I worked there, was always sold out of this. I literally got the last jar the first time it came around. But it is the moisturizer or skin treatment. It is not the makeup. The makeup is incredibly orange for some reason. Like, my sister is olive complexion, like she's a more olive skin tone. I clearly do not, but she even said it was like orangey. It Cosmetics has got to get its stuff together. Like, their skincare is really good, but their makeup is good quality. But geez, I mean, they don't have any dark skin tone stuff except for their new moisturizing BB cream. But still, it's very, like, very light skin toned, really geared towards that. It's just all very orangey. And I tend to really put on moisturizer where my skin is more sensitive. Like, I tend to always be really sensitive right here on this side for some reason. So I try to work in a lot of moisturizer helps soothe that. Let's see how that is doing. Doing pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and wipe that off. And then I'll put some more of the toner, and honestly, I'm probably gonna use some acne dote spots. Get some hot water. And of course, wash your face with hot water. Put it on cold in your shower before you get out. Close the pores. And honestly, I just really like, at the end of my shower, turning it cold and standing there for a few minutes, because I don't remember. I was watching the Doctor Show. I think that's still on. Back when I was like in high school or something. And they were just talking about how 5 minutes in a cold shower, like, boosts your immune system, gets your metabolism back going. I don't know. Again, should you believe everything on these kind of shows? I don't but seems to be doing pretty well for me, so. That's just because my nose is itchy. Alright, so again, my freaking cats. I'm pretty sure they knocked this off. So I'm just gonna take this. And you can already tell that it's risen down some. I don't know if you can tell on camera. But the last thing I generally do, and again, my face doesn't really even hurt anymore. It feels a little agitated, a little bit, but it's so worth it. But the last thing I do, and I'm a firm believer in this, and you can ask my husband, when I get hormonal or something, or I start eating bad, or cystic acne just happens, you know what I mean? I do this, I mean, when it's really bad, I do this mask like twice a day. But it's the Neutrogena Light Therapy Mask. I do it fairly religiously, even when my skin is good, because honestly, I saw the science behind this product work when I was a vet tech, vet assistant, sorry, at an animal hospital I just recently stopped working at. They use the same technology basically to help with dogs who had dermatitis after surgery, arthritis, joint pain. I mean, just basically anything could be helped by laser therapy. And it's obviously it's a little bit different, but I saw how well it worked and that I had to buy it. I got that in the spot treatment. That's really good for, you know, singular cyst. I'll literally just be going through the morning, going through the day, and every couple hours I'll just have that and I'll just sit there while I'm watching TV. And throughout the day you can see this cyst get less and less inflamed, get less and less noticeable, seem less and less aggravated. Like it, I'll never stop using this. It's like $35. Completely worth it. And every few weeks, month-ish, again, depending on how bad my skin is, you have to replace it with an activator, which is like $15. Again, Ulta upcharges everything a couple bucks, so the price is gonna vary. And of course, Ulta has sales, Target has sales, so, but that's me ballparking it. But basically, I just plugged in the new activator because I literally used my last session last night, and I actually fell asleep in it. I fall asleep in tanning beds too, and again, I haven't tanned since I was in high school, but my mom used to have to go with me because I would fall asleep, and she would be like, Tess, are you okay? And the poor girls that always worked at Ulta got so worried about me. So yeah, then my mom had to start going with me because I would fall asleep. So yeah. Anyways, I'll put this on to show you, and then I will bid you guys farewell. Basically, you just put it on. I try to wipe it off clean, especially because basically it's like a pair of goggles, and then you can see in every other one, like red, blue as far as the light, because what did they say? The red light helps with cell renewal and inflammation, and I want to say the blue light helps kill acne bacteria, or the bacteria that causes acne. Anyways, they use them both together to like make this miracle product. Anyways, but anything that has your face on it constantly, just like glasses, you need to clean because it's grody. Alright, so you just put it on, and again, you're not supposed to use this walking around, doing anything active, so literally I just sit here, I'll watch TV, I'll read a book, it doesn't matter. But you just take this, and you hold it down. Each session is 20 minutes. I know in the instruction manual, it gives you like how many times you can do it per day, per week, that kind of thing. But yeah, this is really going to help with my skin healing fast, making sure there is no bacteria that could cause acne on my face right now that could, you know, if I derma-rolled and had bacteria on my face by some chance, it could make my skin worse, but this is going to help with that. And it's just a fantastic product. I mean, it even helps with circulation, for goodness sakes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have any suggestions on what I should do next, comment below. But I'm going to sit here and enjoy this mask and try to go to bed at it. Well, it's past being a decent hour. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.